So we're eating Wendy's, or I'm eating Wendy's specifically because
Wendy's nuts slap against your chin.
No.
Nice. How uncomfortable would you guys be if there was a screamer, like just straight up top of her lungs, just going for it, and you're just like gaming,
Well,
like
how
you're just playing
long-
Starfield,
How long does it last?
and then like you're just there chilling, and then you're like, what the fuck? And then you take off all of your headphones, and then you just hear like the most fucking blood-curdling scream of pleasure that you have ever heard in your life, and you're like, oh shit, all right, and then you put your headphones back on, still hear it for the next 20 minutes. Like, how would you feel?
I think I had very mixed feelings about it. Between like
Define mix, like what's the mixture?
between like being uncomfortable that I'm listening to one of my friends fuck,
All
right? But
Would it
also
be more
like
uncomfortable if one of our partners is a screamer, or would it be more uncomfortable if one of us is a screamer?
Honestly, I would much rather prefer if you guys were screamers.
Oh yeah,
I'd be like, oh, that's hella funny. I'd be like, oh my god, he's having a great fucking time. Oh my god.
We got all stiff leg, like
Yeah.
just the most dude like
Oh god. Oh.
We're walking like
Yeah.
our legs are like spread across. We got fucked.
That'd be hella fucking funny.
Oh.
I would enjoy that more than listening to your guys' partners scream,
I guess so, yeah.
Depending on, because like when it comes to moans, I'm a pretty particular kind of guy. There's some moans that I'm just like, that is not attractive, right? And like it's a very fine line with screaming moans, at least for me,
That's fair, yeah.
So I think I could separate myself from like the situation of like my friend fucking the shit out of this chick that I know, and like get slightly turned on by it, by hearing this person just like
All right,
moan.
just gonna fucking circle around that bit real quick.
Look, man. Look, you asked. I gave you my answer.
And I appreciate that with all the
I
honesty.
think after the 20-minute mark, I would get annoyed. I'd be
Yeah,
like,
I think after a certain amount of
You're
time,
like, all right,
like
all right,
after
all
like
right,
20 minutes,
like, damn, all right.
so
like, it can't be good that long.
Watch this. If it's longer than it takes me to jack off, then it's annoying. Like, I wouldn't actually be jacking off in
2
that
seconds?
moment, but like, but if it's longer than the time like that I would be jacking off, if I jacked off to it, then it's annoying. Then I'm like, okay, well, chill the fuck out. You know what I mean? Because yeah, it actually does become. It's like, well, okay, you're not that good. Come on, like she's got to be sore now.
Let's take this to like a different direction, right?
Okay.
Because like screaming or whatever, it's kind of like complicated. It's a fine line to define, like which is arousing screaming, which is like just fucking screaming.
Well, I mean,
like,
all moans.
What about like dirty talk? Is that something
Like
that
dirty
turns you on?
talk?
Yeah, like
No, that would just hurt. That would just
really?
make me really uncomfortable hearing any kind of dirty talk coming from.
interesting.
Like, yeah, fucking suck you, bitch. And, like, she's like, oh my god, I want to fucking suck you off. Oh, gah, gah, gah. Like,
yeah.
like that would
No.
make me severely uncomfortable.
That's fair, yeah.
Yeah.
I can see it. I'm not into it either. I
Yeah,
don't like the dirty talk.
even if it's like stuff that like I would like to hear someone else call me. Like, it's just nah.
You
She's
hear the
like,
girl
oh,
say,
yeah,
he's my
daddy,
dirty little
fuck me.
bitch.
Fuck my tight little ass. Yeah.
They're going Super Saiyan.
Fantastic performance coming from you. That's great fucking time.
I felt the phlegm to scream like that, and I was like, I have to do it. I have
That's
to take
fair.
advantage of it.
Yeah. That's good. That's
You
good.
hear one of us say, oh yeah, I'm your dirty little bitch.
Oh yeah, I'm your fucking little cum slut. Fuck my ass.
I was actually like edgier me, like when I was younger, was actually fairly into
Getting fucked?
fairly into dirty talk, but I don't know if I'm into it anymore. It doesn't seem like at some point it just becomes a thing of not being very creative with like dirty talks, like because it's just like, oh god, fuck. Oh, it's so good.
Who wants my pizza
fuck
sauce?
my tight little ass.
It's like macaroni.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh my god. Like, it's just
Yeah.
like, all right, dude. Like
Yeah.
10 minutes in, I'm like, all right. Like,
Yeah,
just
no,
come on, man.
I fully understand that bit.
Yeah.
Where like I've been told that like, yeah, you should like tell me like how good it feels. I'm like, yeah. This is awesome.
This is good. Yeah.
Good shit, babe.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
Like at some point, you're just like,
You
all right,
do
that's all
your
I got.
Kegels good. Yeah. It's like
you
I don't-
sunbathe that pussy?
yeah.
It's like an improv session. It's like the more time pass by, the more and more weird it gets, you know? Just like weird shit start coming out when you run out of ideas. It's like,
Yeah, it's just-
yeah, your cheeks clap so good. Yeah, and then it just gets like
Yeah.
weirder and weirder as it kind
Yeah,
of
like
goes on.
the buns to my hot dog.
You got that gorilla grip, baby.
Yeah, and not like the glue, but like the actual just idea of
it's
having a
kinda
tight
sticky,
pussy.
but it's like the good type
Yeah.
of sticky, you know? It just gets bad.
It's not like the weird kind of sticky. Like it feels good, but like it is kind of weird that you stick though. But like it's good, but like it feels good. I like it. I just don't want to think too hard about it because I don't know why you're sticky.
Yeah, that's right. Also, the lights are turned off. I'm not sure if that request means like something, but
I don't know if I'm
just
actually
saying,
fucking
like,
you or not right now.
But it's hot though. Just saying, it's hot. Like I don't have a problem against it. I'm just saying that the lights turn off. It makes me feel a little bit weird.
Wait, hold on. Are you there?
Wait, where did you go?
That's a fucking Xbox Live achievement if you lose someone doing sex.
You
How the
lose
fuck does
someone.
that happen? Like you were fucking the shit out of someone and then they're just gone and you didn't notice. Like how the fuck?
That'd be really
Oh,
fucking sad.
God.
That would be really sad if like, you know, a girl was like fucking some dude and then she like somehow was able to get like out of under him
Get
and
up,
he's like,
get
oh
dressed
yeah,
and just
yeah.
leave. Like,
And she's like, man, he doesn't even notice that I'm
What do you
fucking
mean?
gone.
It
And she would
happened,
just dip.
it happened in the Avengers universe when everyone got snapped. There's bound to be two people fucking,
oh, you're right.
and then
you're
one
right.
person just turned to dust
You're
midway.
And they're like, well,
They're just in the dark, and then someone's fucking like,
Where'd you go? Wait, bro, what the fuck? Oh man. Wait, did you guys hear about that? I think I already told you guys about this. But
we
about
want to
that
hear
one
about
chick,
this? Yeah.
the one chick that actually just like killed a
Turn
guy.
into a pair of-
Well, no, she like actually killed a guy mid fucking sloppy toppy. She
Oh,
was like
okay.
giving him head, and I think he had like a heart attack in the middle of it.
That's
yo,
fun.
it was that good.
Yeah. There was a bunch of comments that were like, "Bro, she literally
That's
sucked the
fun,
soul out of
yeah.
that guy."
Fucking someone to death. That's an achievement too.
I think to me, any dying
Mid-sex.
mid-sex is like
the way to go.
easiest, like easily one of the best ways to go. I think.
Fair enough.
I
Well,
think
Eric,
so.
you have a heart
Fair
problem
enough.
apparently, so
I do. I think I do. I
you're
really,
you're
yeah.
the closest to get dying.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. Like dreams not even that far off. Don't let your dreams be dreams, baby.
So can we talk about that really quick, right? Not me having
Best
sex.
way to die.
What? Well, no.
You're
Just
having a heart
just,
problem.
just like
Not
no.
letting your
Can we
dreams
no?
be dreams.
Hold on. Just shut the fuck up. No, just like watch this. Hold on. Wait.
We're watching.
I want someone to fuck my tight little ass.
Jesus Christ.
Like pegging or
Wait, no. That was a joke. I don't know. Like I don't actually want someone to fuck my tight little ass.
Would you
I
be
mean,
opposed to it though?
No, not really.
There you go.
Same.
Got
I
it,
wouldn't
ladies and
either.
gentlemen.
I think
I'm not opposed to it, but sometimes I just like it's really hard to.
That's the bottom speaking right there.
I don't, like yeah, 100%. I don't know if you guys. Well, it's kind of hard for me to like talk to you guys about this,
Yeah,
but
go.
it's kind of hard to feel wanted when you're the one doing the pursuing
Yeah.
and being the one to want the other person. It's
Yeah.
hard to feel wanted when you're the
Yeah.
one that's wanting, and like any like kind of physical interaction starts with you wanting
Mm.
and never the opposite.
I think like around 70% of whatever fucking people listen to it, as long as they're male, just close their eyes slowly and nodded while you said that. Like,
Yeah.
I think this is like
Yeah.
a very common dude problem.
It's
of
just like
man, I just don't feel wanted, you know? Like,
yeah. It's just
70%
it's so
of our
hard.
audience is dudes.
I would
I'm-
say way
I was
larger
gonna
than
say,
that.
I was gonna say like 99%.
I think the only
hold
chick
on.
that's
Maybe-
actually listening
hold
is
on.
Kennedy.
Yeah.
If she's actually even listening.
Excluding us, I think technically only Kennedy and Nick listen to this podcast,
Yeah.
so we're 50-50 at the moment, which is great numbers for us.
You're
Just
right,
saying.
you're right.
We're getting some numbers on YouTube.
We might
Oh,
have
you're right.
two. We
Fuck.
might listen to this.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 24 of the Chucklefux podcast. I'm your host, Josh. Followed by my two co-hosts, Eric and Jay.
I take it back. This is the worst episode now. It was 20. Now this is the worst episode I've ever been in. This is horrible.
What's wrong with episode 20?
God damn.
What's wrong with you, man? Why don't you love me?
Did I get the right number?
What a
It's
way to
24, right?
fucking
I think so, yeah.
start. Yeah,
Okay.
this is...
Why don't you look at me, darling?
Hey, I'm Jay. I'm the Chinese one.
And the guy having a mental breakdown is Eric.
Hey guys, what's
And
up?
how many is too many?
How many is too many?
Yes.
How many what?
Fingers up the ass.
God damn it.
It's the bottom of me speaking.
I don't think there's ever a too many. You know?
Like, how would you... I guess at some point it just becomes fisting. Unless you want to evolve more fingers on both hands instead, or you're like swan diving in. Like, what is... I don't... what's the logistic of this? I don't understand this question.
So I don't understand
Finger in the
the...
ass.
Well, no. I fully understand fingering the ass, right?
Okay,
I
yeah.
fully understand like the appeal of getting fingered or someone entering you by any means, right? But I don't understand like the appeal of fisting. Like the fist E and the fist dead. You know what I mean? Like who like,
wants
who's
to
really-
enjoying this? What is
yeah,
happening
who's
right now?
really enjoying
I
this?
remember
Like
seeing one fisting video where it went like all the way up to like the elbow.
yeah.
And then you can see her like moving her arm and her stomach. I was like,
It's like what?
that's not it.
It's not it. It's like
Like
well,
no, I don't think anyone's turned on at that point. It just looks painful.
It just looks painful. You're like
What's that face for, Jaden?
fully like entering somebody. You know what I mean?
He gave
Yeah.
the face.
Don't worry
You
about
got
it.
some fucked up
Don't worry
shit
about
in there.
it.
You got some fucked up shit in that little Twinkie ass head of yours, man.
Look, I'm just saying, I haven't even fully actually talked to you guys about the stuff that I'm into and not into. And so, like, we touched on it briefly in past episodes of how wide the range of shit that I enjoy is, quote unquote.
too
Well, so
wide.
then do you enjoy fisting? Is like fisting one of those things that you find attractive and appealing that you would want to do? So
Unfortunately, not anymore.
Okay.
Actually, that's fortunately, not unfortunately. But unfortunately, in the past, it had its appeal on me.
Well, was it because you knew that this was like hurting the person? What part of the, like for me, right? When I see someone like
I don't
giving
know if-
double-handed gawk twist knobby 3000
yeah,
to
yeah,
somebody.
Sloppy toppy with
all
the
those,
twist.
Yeah, sloppy with the twist.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, I can like imagine every single part of that feeling so good on my nuts. Like, oh my God. You know what I mean? But then when I see someone just fully enter their head into someone's asshole, like, human centipede, that fucking bitch, I'm like, I can't, even if I was the head entering somebody, like, I can't imagine that being enjoyable at all.
So when specifically talking about those content, I separate myself from the situation. I'm not any of those characters in my head. Like I'm not. It's purely just like a. It's hard to explain. It's.
So you're into voyeurism.
Yeah.
That's
sounds
also
like it.
one of the categories that I delved into. Look, there's a lot of stuff. Like we can talk about this in a special episode, maybe if you guys want to. But honestly, I don't think it's like a self-insert sort of enjoyment. It's a little bit different. If you want me to explain how that works exactly, I can, because I don't really know. It's just something that I was like, all right, cool. This is new. I think I like this.
Well, it sounds like
Cool,
you were
know?
just into the idea of people exploring things that aren't normal in like a voyeurism sense, just like watching them indulge in that.
I
you know?
think there's a part in that. Like that's partial truth. I can't really explain like because I don't fully understand it myself either. Not that I have thought that hard about it because I didn't really want to.
You should.
I guess so, yeah. Like if I ever go to a therapist and she or he really dig deep in there, then yeah, maybe I would find out the reason why. But at the current moment, I could just tell you that I enjoyed it. How? Why? Which part? No fucking idea.
Nice.
So yeah, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to help how to answer that question. unfortunately.
I like watching people get fucked.
Me too. We have common ground, baby. Well, we're off to another very sexually charged episode.
Yeah,
guys.
we are. I was gonna go into a whole different thing, but I don't know if I want to sexually charge this episode.
I mean,
fully.
it's in the spirit of no nut right
No.
now, so.
Are you guys in NNN still?
No, I fully failed. No.
I didn't even try. I was just like, all right, cool.
I didn't.
November.
I think it was like the first day of November, and I didn't even realize it was no nut November, and like I was making love to my Mexican lover, and like
Yeah.
I was this is actually going to be one of the things I was going to ask you guys. Where do you guys ever like the actual terminology would be like? Have you ever ejaculated without orgasming, or what I like to call it is like half nutting?
I can't say I had
No?
that particular experience. I'm sorry. I just don't
Okay,
think
well,
it was.
So that's it. Like, so what I was
didn't even think that
experiencing.
was possible.
Yeah, no. So I was like nutting without actually orgasming. So I was
Is this
still
a
like,
superpower?
I don't know if that's a superpower. I don't know if it's one that I necessarily would want to pass on to anybody or even want to keep, honestly. But I was like nutting without actually orgasming. So I was like nutting and still raring to go. You know?
Did you know?
Did I know if I nutted?
Yeah.
Oh, fully, 100%.
Okay.
I think it was like it comes from like it was like an edging kind
Is
of thing.
Ejaculation and climaxing different?
They're different, yeah.
Are they separate?
I feel
guess
like climaxing is the
terminology-
feeling
Yeah,
of.
It's the feeling
Yeah.
of release and like all of the just
I just always imagined that it went hand in hand.
No.
Like it happened at
Well,
the same time.
apparently
every time,
not.
You know?
No,
It's
I mean, look
absolutely
at
not.
him.
For me,
interesting.
Look at
I
his
was
freaking
like
nature.
fully
Alright.
just ejaculating. Like I was just I was a fucking cum guzzler. I was going all over the fucking place, right? But I didn't have that
Cum
feeling of
guzzler is the right word to describe you
Cum
ejaculating.
hose.
You know,
Look, man, I was a fucking cum gun, you know?
All right, there you go. There you go. Much better. Marginally better.
But I was just like just shooting shit all over the place.
Yeah.
But I didn't have that like sense of satisfaction afterwards. You know how like after you come, you're like, okay, cool, nice. And then that's it. You know, you have like post nut clarity and stuff. That like none of that happened. There wasn't like the tingly feeling anywhere. You know, I was just like, oh man, oh shit, I'm gonna come. Oh, and there it goes. I was just shooting all over the place.
You
You
think
know,
it has to do with your heart problem?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think I was just that horny and I wasn't trying to come that fast. But yeah, long story short, I maybe came like 7.
God.
Like no, like I'm fully like like it was.
That's actually impressive.
No. I was like, oh, like why am I not
It's
like
not
orgasming?
It's not a world
What
record
the
breaker, but
It wasn't. It's not.
impressive.
I wasn't trying to
It's
get
impressive.
any. I was just trying to get my rocks off, and I was trying to orgasm, but like it wasn't letting me.
Did
you
you
know,
hit a PB, personal best?
I might have.
Nice.
Well, during sex or just in general.
in general.
No. In general, definitely not.
No, I think actually, yeah. Thinking about it, I think I did. Yeah,
Nice.
I think I was PB.
nice.
I didn't think about it that way,
very
but
good.
yeah, I
Very
guess so.
good.
I think that's pretty impressive, man. Nice.
I don't. This is not me trying to like brag or anything. I really think it was just a curse. I was really just trying to come, you know, and feel good about it.
Please!
But it just wasn't happening. You know, my Mexican lover was all about it, but you know, I just. Wait, no, we didn't actually even start yet. Hold on, wait, hold on. We didn't actually do the intro.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
actually, no, you did.
We
Yeah, never
did.
mind. I forgot that was.
You're screaming the whole time.
That's why I don't remember.
I'll just say like 5 to 10 minutes past.
Yeah.
It just keeps getting worse. Fuck.
He's not even doing the intro and he still forgets the number.
Fuck. It just keeps getting worse. What a fucking episode, dude.
Oh man. So yeah, I fucking came a lot. Josh, are you still in No
Huh?
Remember?
Of course not.
Damn.
Damn, we're fucking weak.
Look at the fucking Coomers.
Well,
Yeah, Coomers, yeah.
We're gooners, boy.
Gooners, yeah.
Fucking thruple
If you
of
think about it, it's
Coomers.
supposed to be like ball cancer, right? Ball cancer support.
What?
No, not November.
Yeah.
Isn't it Men's Mental Health Month?
Is it mental health?
Yeah, it's mental health, I think.
I thought it was like ball cancers.
It could
Yeah.
also be ball cancer. What's this month supposed to signify?
I know no shave is for like, I think no shave is mental health.
Oh, I guess No Shave November is a thing.
Yeah,
I
haven't
think
shaved
that's the
yet.
original one.
Yeah, that's the OG.
Yeah,
I forgot about that. Yeah.
I also forgot about that.
I mean, you should do it. I think honestly, you
failed
look
already,
better
Jaden.
with facial hair than like not.
That's
Just
fair.
saying, you look good with facial hair. No homo. Well, unless you want homo, in which case, odd homo. Homo is a very free-flowing currency in our household. Like,
There's never been a time where I haven't wanted more homo in my life. If you do the choker thing again, I'll do it.
oh, I forgot about that.
Okay,
I keep bringing it up with him. I'm like, oh fuck you if you put the choker thing again.
That's
Oh,
funny.
that.
Yeah.
That's hella funny. I completely forgot about that. I don't even have the bracelet on. It should.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, there's
Around
too
your
much
neck.
power to not have in the podcast.
Honestly,
you know?
I think if you were to do that more often, like you could get hella bitches that would just want to talk to you. I think you can get like a goth chick. to want you.
Man. Do I
You-
want goth chick?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I do.
Who
Yeah.
doesn't? Who
Yeah, you
doesn't
do.
want a
Yeah,
goth
you're
chick?
right,
You know
you're
what I
right.
mean?
I just don't want fat goth chick. You know, not into that.
Well, I don't think anyone wants fat anything, really.
Fat ass, I want.
Well, yeah. But you want
that's
like
a
pH fat.
pH fat. Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
you want
just gonna
fat
say
ass,
that's
yeah.
a fat ass. You know, I don't want like actual fat ass like down my hips. Jesus Christ.
Are your hips or her hips?
Both. I guarantee you, both our hips, neither of our hips is doing any good in
That's
any
fair.
situation.
That is fair. I will give you that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good time. Wow.
We've forgotten how to transition. Our segue is like getting worse and
We need
worse.
a
Well,
hard
I need
cut.
to-
Except for
to-
Josh. Josh has actually been doing amazing on segues.
Let me look at my notes. I need to
Let's
see
do it.
some. Oh, I could kind of go into this one, the magnet for conversation one.
No, how you were getting talked to at the train station.
Yeah,
One day.
like this has kind of just been a thing very recently, but it's kind of always been a thing where like people just like look at me and they think, man, that guy really wants to talk to somebody right now, and they
Huh.
just walk up to me and they just start talking to me about God
He
knows
has
what
the
or
most
whatever the
attract-
fuck.
Little fucking conversational face ever.
Do you say that he has a very conversational face?
No, he has. Tell me I have a very cummable, attractive,
Oh.
talkable
Yeah, all
face.
of that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm.
I'm gonna lick your fucking titties, my guy. I'm trying to. So I'm.
You really killed it,
Sorry.
Jay. You
Sorry.
really destroyed Eric's topic right there.
Watch this. We're just gonna go right back into it.
Yeah.
I can't decide whether or not I like my nipples getting touched.
What the fuck, man?
I can't. Like I think that's one of like the things that I actually am like conflicted with, where it's like I don't know if I like it or if I
You know,
don't.
I feel you. Nipple licking is a thing, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that one. That's like surprisingly one of the things I'm like really uncertain about.
That
It's a weird area.
Sometimes it'll accidentally happen, and I'll viscerally like react. I'll be like,
You're like,
oh, whoa, but it won't be like a, oh my god, get off of me, that feels terrible, get away from me. But it's just like, oh my god, whoa.
I feel
Whoa,
like
I didn't
it's
expect that, you know?
you need to experience it to
I
know
think
how
I-
it feels.
Yeah,
Like you probably, since it was accidental, you still don't get it. But
I think if
I
I, were
think
to
you have
just
to
like
fully
sit there and
experience
take
it.
it,
Yeah.
yeah,
You have to fully experience it.
I just have to take it. I just need to shove someone's head in my tits.
I volunteer for tribute.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about my tits being grabbed too, especially since it's very common in this house.
Jesus.
So-
There you go.
I just had a thought and like a full conversation in my head just now where I was like, bro, I wish I could have like female like proportioned titties, and I was like, I just want to be a she-male.
What, breast implants?
I guess.
Whatever fucking floats your boat,
Well, I don't
my
know.
guy.
I don't know if I want breast implants. I want them to be natural, but I don't know how I
You
would
can work
promote.
towards it. You got it.
I don't know if I could like
Take
promote
estrogen.
titty growth. You know,
Take
I don't want
estrogen.
estrogen. I
Well,
want to
that's-
still.
I
No,
think-
he wants the full male experience, just plus titties.
I just want tits.
yeah, he just wants it, nothing else.
Yeah.
I think once it gets to fucking Cyberpunk 2077, you got it. Easy money.
Oh, you
Cyber
right.
tits, baby.
Bro.
Mm-mm.
Oh, they could be like little pouches. They could be like little pockets.
They're kangaroo tits.
That's in JoJo.
JoJo?
Yeah, it happened in JoJo.
Or why is
Jin?
everything a JoJo reference?
Everything is a JoJo.
Everything's a
reference.
JoJo
fuck?
reference.
No, if you make a thing that is weird enough, then everything is a reference to that thing. That's
God.
weird.
Damn it.
One of
Okay.
the
Like
characters
Simpsons.
puts money in her tits before like going to prison, so then she has like money in prison.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's in the beginning
money
of part
tits.
6. Money tits. And then one of the officers is like, I feel money in here.
God damn it.
Ah, shit.
So I would love to have tits and
Mhm.
essentially just be a she-male.
tits.
Yeah, yeah,
Be
female tits. I say
Would
that,
you get the
but I don't-
sensitivity of female tits?
if I could, that'd be awesome.
That would be awesome. Extra
Yeah.
fucking pleasure for free.
Yeah,
right?
extra like free pleasure, my
That's
guy.
right.
Honestly, if I could just be an amalgamation of like both the female and male gender, that'd be sick.
If
I think you
anything-
just want to be gender fluid.
No, gender
Nah,
fluid is
that's
just the
different.
idea.
No, he needs to be physical about this.
No,
you know?
I want to biologically
that's
be
right.
gender fluid.
Yeah.
If I can genetically modify myself to cover my whole body in G spots, I would do it. Picks up a bottle of water.
Like starts drinking, just like your throat moving, just like puts you to orgasm.
Would you
That's
guys
right,
want
baby.
all prostates or no prostates?
Jesus.
I would rather have all prostates. I would constantly be in a mode
I
of
don't
ecstasy.
know why, but all prostate sounds like an insurance plan.
It's Allstate.
Ah, fuck.
Oh man, yeah.
That's-
No, I
that's
think I would
from
much
Fitz.
rather have all prostates.
Ah.
I'll
I would
bring up
always be in a good mood.
I'll bring up another one
Exactly.
from Fitz. Dicks for legs or dicks for arms?
Dicks for
Mm.
arms,
Yeah,
Dicks
dick
for
for
arms?
arms.
then I could walk.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to get hard in order to walk.
Jesus. That's why you cover yourself with G spots. That's the way to do it, my guy.
Oh, you're right.
But then if you ever jerk off your actual dick, then that would be gay because
You
you're
think
touching
there's
dicks
ever
with
been
dicks.
like a fictional character
Yeah.
where like the more aroused they are, the stronger they get?
I think that's me.
Oh, High School DxD.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, that's High School DxD, Jane.
Yeah. Damn, bro.
That guy gets really strong in anime.
He
He gets
does.
like godlike status eventually just for being horny.
Yeah. I would love to be that. I would honestly love to have that.
Boosto!
Boost!
I only watched the first 2 seasons. I was like, okay, this is getting too much.
I never seen High School DxD.
It's
Really?
actually
it's a fun time.
it's
actually.
really it's actually
So I
really
heard,
good.
So I heard.
Yeah, you should definitely watch it uncensored.
The animation falls off season 3, but
You guys know that anime moment where you're just like, all right, you know, like it's just a really weirdly sexual moment for no fucking reason. Where you're just like, all right, that's just the fan service is absolutely fucking insane.
High
in
School
that
of the
moment.
Dead.
Yeah, that's a really good
The
example.
sniper scene?
The fucking sniper scene from High School of the Dead was like, all right, dude, okay. Like-
Oh, bro, the fucking titties on that thing.
They're dodging bullets,
Oh,
man. They got their own
yeah.
physics.
It's like it's fucking like giving like a paizuri to the fucking bullet, my guy.
It's insane.
Oh,
The
that shit was
fucking
epic.
physics of that was crazy, my guy. Fucking ballistic gel looking at his titties going like.
They're
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
tit bending.
Yeah. You know
Bending.
what's another one where I could think of the most recent moment? Chainsaw Man. During that
Oh,
one
yeah,
scene
yeah,
where he
with,
was touching
Himeno?
tits, and we were
Yeah.
like, Jesus Christ! Like the amount of effort they put into that animation. It's an ultra fucking
Oh, yeah.
HD,
I think I know what you're
60
talking about.
frame per second.
all,
just like
all the horny scenes were like that.
yeah, it was crazy. It was insane how much effort they
They
put
wanted
into
to
it.
make sure that you know you got every single frame.
Yeah, every single frame, every like reaction of like movement,
They
physics,
also-
everything is there.
They
It was
put a lot
crazy.
of effort into like Makima's ass every scene she was in.
There are so
There's a
many.
lot of ass shots.
There are
of
so many
Makima.
shots where it's just like a conversation happening that's irrelevant to the plot, and then the camera just hone in on a
Yeah,
set
it's
of
just-
tits. And you're like, all right, and then like the character move and the face goes in the frame, and you're like, okay.
Can you, Josh? I mean, what's your name, Jake? Can you pass me the remote? You must be. I want to put a thing on the screen. There's a character in Mass Effect who like they had to.
Oh,
they
I know
had,
what you're talking about.
they had to like specifically.
I remember people complaining about that in the remaster.
Yeah,
right?
they took out those shots in the remaster. There's just like these are
Holy
all of the
shit.
original ones. There's so many ass shots.
Yeah, this is what Chainsaw Man was like.
Yeah.
There's so much ass.
Why did he cut it out?
I don't know. They're just like it's just like for no fun. For no reason.
There's
No,
so much
there's cinematic angles. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's nothing wrong with it.
But specifically for these conversations,
I can
like
help.
it just switches.
Yeah, what's
It just switches to her ass.
Nah, they're trying to show Shepard, man.
Oh man,
that's insane.
it's so fucking good. I might just do a let's play by myself. For the channel.
just you going like, all right, first upload on Pornhub, baby.
he can porn mod.
Oh.
It's one of the first Let's Fucks. It's just you by yourself. What's up, guy?
You just
It
like
just like flip flops between like the actual serious let's play and then just like once in a while you're going
oh.
Eric, I'm not editing that.
No, you should.
No,
You will. You will
I
edit
don't
that.
want-
No, you got it. Easy money, easy money.
Yes,
You got to, bro. You got to.
that's so funny.
It's technically a Let's Play, but
It's
I'm
technically
not.
a let's play.
I'm not editing.
It's a
it.
Chucklefux let's play. You have to. You're
No.
contractually
Edit it, my
obligated
guy,
to edit that one.
Yeah. We can fire you if you don't do it. Just saying.
It's hella fucking funny. I remember. Let's go back to me being a social magnet for random people.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah,
do
what's
it.
I
your
don't
new
fucking care.
friend?
My new Freunde. My new Freunde is So I
thought that was a misspelling of friend.
well, the Freunde is his friend. In,
okay. So
yeah,
I
it's,
wasn't wrong.
Freunde is friend in German. So this past Thursday, when I went to work and like I did like a whole like overnighter and everything, the train fully fucking died. Like I was on the way to work.
Oh,
I
okay. I was
got
gonna say in the morning.
in the
Okay.
morning.
How did
And I
it
was on my
die?
way to work. It died. I don't know what happened. I think like the engine like got fucked up, and so it couldn't really move at all. So we got like to the next stop, and when we got to the next stop, that was when it fully died. Right. So all the power fucking like pretty much went out. The doors wouldn't open, and I was still inside the fucking train, and so we
So it
couldn't.
was like a
open-
zombie movie.
It was
where
pretty
you were
much like a
probably
zombie movie. I was there waiting for like an hour until they actually could like open the doors. Cause like I potentially could have left. Cause like if you tried to force the doors open, like they go to a certain extent, but after a while, like after a certain amount of like it being open, like you can't open it any further. So I could only really like stick like a little bit of me out. I maybe could have fit through, but then I like my bike, you know
Yeah, I
what
was
I mean?
gonna
That
say
was-
your bike wouldn't have fit.
yeah. Then they were like, okay, well, you know, the next after they got us out, like after like trying to actually manually just taking off one of the doors, we were able to leave.
Fuck.
And then they were saying like, oh yeah, it'll take like an hour and a half to like 2.5 hours for the next train to get here to take it to like continue the route. And I was like, well, fuck. Like I looked on my maps and everything, and I was like, okay, well, I can just get to work in an hour if I just start biking, right? Started biking. The bike fucking died in the middle. And so I was like, well, I'm not doing all this like
Jesus.
uphill fucking shit. Cause like there's like a bunch of hills. So you're like constantly going down and then back up and then like it's
Yeah.
just peaks. You know, it's not all flat. And so I was like, okay, well, fuck, you know? And so I was able to get to right before the actual fucking stop that I needed to get to.
Yeah.
But I was so sweaty and tired. And I was like, okay, well, then I also have to make the distance to like the stop that I wanted to originally get to and then to work. So I was like, well, fuck it, you know, I'm just gonna go from the stop that I'm at right now to my last stop. And then I got to, and then I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna wait here. It's like another 30 minutes until you know the next train comes around. But at least I won't be so fucking tired because I was like, at this point, I have to stay overnight in order for me to like
make up all those
to
hours.
make up for all the hours that I've lost to make that entire day worth it. You know.
Yeah.
Basically, long story short, my commute from home to work, instead of taking like an hour, it took 4 hours to get to work. And so I was pretty fucking livid. And on top of that, just a bunch of people were like asking me random shit. There was old people like on the sidewalk,
fuck.
not even like on like trains or anything, like not at stations.
Yeah.
And not even just old people, just random people that wanted to stop me to talk about my bike. you know? And they were like, oh yeah, and I was like, oh yeah, cool, whatever. They were like, you're so rude, and I'm like, I have places to go, you know? Like I can't just not fucking do anything. Or I can't just like
I forget.
stop.
I always
you know?
forget that you don't have AirPods anymore.
Yeah, I don't have those anymore.
I think you should get fat fucking headphones.
No, yeah.
It doesn't even matter if you have them on or not, and if you're listening to anything, just put the
Just
fat fucking
take your
headphones
gamer
on, like over
headphones.
your ear headphones that you can just go in public with, so that no one can fucking like talk to you. Or I mean, they could, but you can just ignore them with a reason.
The reason why I like my AirPods is because I can have one ear in and one ear not in.
You can
right?
have one headphone in.
Yes, but then it'll be like on Wongo, you know?
There's a
Yeah.
chance of it falling off.
There's a chance of it falling off. It's not as stable.
Right.
You know, it's like, why get the whole headphone when I can get little earbuds where I can use one at a time, you know?
Mhm.
If like that wireless headset dies, it's not like I have the left side that I can then put and then the right
Right.
side's free. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it like, and it's not even like this is not even a consistent issue that I have in terms of people
Yeah.
wanting to talk to me and stuff.
It's
Yeah.
just that one day.
It was just like the past week, like just this past week,
Oh.
people have just been coming to me for whatever reason. I don't know what
Yeah.
it is. People just think that I'm like the most friendly person in the world and that they should talk to me and that I would give them the most
I
entertaining
don't know about the
conversation.
most
But
friendly, but you definitely look non-threatening.
I can totally accept that. But I would much rather be threatened looking.
You gotta give more asshole energy, man.
I have to get more tattoos on my face. Yeah.
I don't think that's an issue, but it's definitely one way to solve the problem. Just saying.
But yeah, no, so all of that was happening. And so
Yeah.
when I got to the train station that I was originally trying to get off at,
Yeah.
I asked my Mexican lover to pick me up from the train station because I was just done. I was like, I wasn't trying to make any kind of like commutes or anything. I was pissed. I was not in a good mood. And so I was waiting for her to show up. And there was this little lizard dude. He was on like the little, like I went to,
Was he getting jacked, doing some push-ups in front of you?
I mean, he would go from like exercising a little bit to then just chilling in like the shade that my bike provided.
I love how lizards do that.
Yeah, they
just
like
like
vibe.
randomly.
Yeah, they just start doing push-ups and shit. Yeah.
Cute.
But he like walked up to me and I was like kind of like, oh,
Disney
you're walking up to
princess
me.
Moment.
Yeah, I was like, oh, hey, what's up, little dude? And he was just like chilling. He was vibing. He would like walk up to the shade and like just chill there. And then he would like move a little bit, and then he would be out of the shade, and I would move my bike so he's back in the shade.
Oh,
and I would,
that's cute.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I kept thinking that he was gonna like run away from me with any sudden movement, so I wasn't trying to like move. But like, yeah, it was pretty much like, you're my little friend now, you know. And so I have a couple of like pictures of like the little dude. I'll send them right now. But like he was just vibing, he was just chilling, and he would like tilt his head to like look up at me,
Mhm.
and I thought that was really cute, you know. I don't think I have any pictures of that.
Art cut to the beginning of Mad Max Fury Road. A lizard shows up, fucking stomps on him, picks him up, and just bites his head off.
What is this? 24 or 23? Hold on.
I remember when I washed dishes a lot at my parents' place.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Their window would like face like a wall, like separating the backyards.
Yeah.
And I would see like a lot of lizards just like pass by over there, always doing push-ups. So
They're
whenever I see
vibing.
one, I just in my head it's just huh, 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 huh.
It's getting
All right,
jacked,
all right.
you know?
Time for cardio.
Run fucking hella fast. But yeah, no, that was it. This is my little Freunda, you know.
Very
He was just
cute.
chilling. We were vibing.
Very cute.
I made like some big movements and he didn't run away. And I
Yeah.
was like, I'll fuck the shit out of you.
I don't know what kind of friends you have, man.
Friends with benefit, baby. Come here. Get your little ass over here.
Oh,
My
that
little
also
clock
reminded
sleeve.
me.
What?
In a long time ago in Hawaii, me and my family went to this one farmer's market,
Mhm.
and then we were looking at the ginger, and then there was a lizard there.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I thought it was a person. I was like,
Yeah, I was
the
like,
ginger? Is
The
there a
ginger.
specific person in
It's
Two
Hawaii?
eyes
Oh,
popped out. It was like,
The
hey there, you want to buy
ginger.
this?
okay.
And then my dad just like put his hat near the lizard, and hopped on, and it came with us.
Nice.
Around the
Oh,
farmer's
that's cute.
market.
That's cool.
I always think about like how cool it would be to have like a little pet friend that just like lives. You know, one of those fucking Disney princess ass sidekick
Oh,
that
yeah.
just happen to be with you like at all times. Like fucking you go up and you're having a dialogue in like a cutscene scenario, and then a little fucking lizard just walks onto your shoulder.
Mhm.
You know, Imagine that. I just thought it would be really cool to have a pet like that. Although I don't think in real life there's any real actual just hide in your body sort of pet that you can bring with you everywhere.
Hide in your body?
Not in your body.
I
but
think if
on
I were
your
to put a
body
box
part.
on top of you and make the box hot enough so the rat digs through you, I think it'll be in your body.
What?
You know that torture method? You know,
Yes, I was just fucking with you. I was like, let me just not react and see what happens.
well, I heard Josh say, "What? Did you know that was a torture method?" No. They used
Yeah.
to do this thing like I can't remember if it was like a torture method or if it was
It's
just
a
like
torture
way.
method.
Oh, okay. Well, then they would
It's,
put.
it's more of an execution
I was
method.
gonna say, I
because
don't know
it's
if
not
it's a-
really torture if you
Mhm.
fucking end
Die.
up killing the guy. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, so they would put like a rat or like a couple of rats in
Yeah.
like a box that's like
Yep.
connected to like your abdomen or your body or whatever, and they would heat up that box so then the rats would want to go to find some way out,
Oh.
which is through
Yeah, and
your
they would
body.
just burrow into
Yeah.
you.
What
So
the
they would
fuck?
go through
Of
your
course, yeah.
body. Yeah.
I
That's a
only
fun
know
one.
of like the winged angel and then the
Oh,
The
the
hot
Viking
bowl.
one, the bowl.
that where they make like giant like bowl shape metal enclosure and then they heat it up. So then when the person screams, it
Okay,
just makes
so
a
you're
bowl
saying
noise.
bowl,
Yeah,
right?
bowl.
Not- bowl.
Okay.
I thought you were saying
A bowl?
I was like,
I was like
are
a
you
bowl
ma-
shape, like
I
just a
really
bowl.
think that's just a wok. You know, you're just putting a dude in
A
a wok.
wok.
You're just saying, like,
They put
giant
two-
metal
they put
bowl.
two
You know,
balls
put a dude
together.
inside, start heating it up. That's just a wok. That's just fucking like Kung Pao dude. You know,
Kung Pao, dude. What makes something Kung Pao?
The specific way they cook it and the sauce is usually spicy.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't know what.
Did you know that the guy that originally made the bowl, he brought it to like the king as like a way of execution or whatever, and the king thought it was like really fucked up. So then he had the guy, like the inventor of that thing, go in the bowl to test it
Yeah.
out, and then he killed him in it.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah. He was like, "Oh, okay, you want to test it out?" He's like, "Yeah, I'll go find one of the prisoners." He's like, "No, you get it in." He's like, "What?"
Oh.
He's like, "Oh," and so they put him in it, and then they never used it. Yeah,
The one use.
yeah, it was. I think it was
Well,
like the
they
only
figured
use.
out that it made the noise, didn't it?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
guess so.
They
yeah,
figured it
there you
out,
go.
but I think the king thought it was like really fucked up, so they didn't
Yeah,
want
the
to
king
use
was
it.
like, "Yeah, I don't know if I want you
He's
to
like-
be alive anymore."
We're
Yeah.
gonna keep the rats.
You know,
Yeah,
Get
yeah.
in there. Get in there. Get in there.
We're gonna keep the rat hot box.
Yeah, hot box. That's high as shit. You know the Game
Hi,
Grumps like
fucking rat.
you know what is it like Aaron's interpretation of a hi Pikachu? He's like Pikachu. And then Aaron's like or no, Aaron said that, and then Dan was saying, "Oh, every single time you describe the effects of weed, that's how I know you've never actually smoked weed in your life." It's so good. Yeah.
I remember back then whenever I hear like weed interpretations, like that's how it's gonna be, and
That's
then
how-
after taking, I'm like, that's
Yeah.
not at all how it
Honestly,
is.
last
Definitely
night was
not.
the highest I've been in a long
Ah.
time.
Nice.
I remember sitting here or like sitting in my room and I was like,
Fuck.
oh, fuck. Oh, man. It was just really funny when I was listening to that song. I already showed you guys the song or
Yeah.
whatever,
Yeah.
but it literally was like, I was
Say
watching
the song. Say the song.
End of an Era, what is it? Unholy Incarnate or
I
something.
don't know.
McNasty's band. I mean, I hate
That's
I hate
nasty.
Yeah, it's McNasty. He's the lead
Mom's
guitarist in it.
Oh,
I don't know if you were watching like the actual
Yeah,
music
yeah,
video,
yeah.
but the clown at the end. I think that's like his costume that he uses for
Oh.
that band.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. And so like I was just watching one of his videos and then it kind of like auto played into that song and I was like, yeah, whatever, it's fine. I'll just listen to the song. And I was like, oh shit, this is actually really good. And then when it got to the drop, I was like, oh god, I already explained it to you guys, but it was just like my experiencing my brain cells
Yeah.
just get pulled apart like taffy. Like at that drop, I was like,
A long time ago when I put like a note that I never really mentioned and it was like I might be a soundtrack guy. That was during the time where I was smoking more often. And I remember taking like a way bigger puff than I should have that day. And I was getting high as balls. And then I was listening to my playlist and the fucking the Across the Spider-Verse like the whole soundtrack started playing. And I was listening to the Gwen part. And I just remember I just remember listening to that and going like, oh, okay, this is fucking sick. And then like it just kept getting more and more intense, and I was like, yo, I was
yeah.
having the time of my fucking life. And I just remember going, I don't know if this is because I'm high, but I think I might be a soundtrack guy.
Listening to that song that we were just talking about,
Yeah.
like sober, I was like, I enjoyed this way more when I was high.
Oh yeah.
Do
Like,
you know
it
what we
wasn't-
should do?
Sorry,
Do you know what we should do?
Suck your
Not
dad?
to yeah,
Yeah,
not to cut you off. We should make a high playlist.
a high playlist.
Yeah.
I can see that happening.
I think the most effective like high songs in that playlist. You know those playlists of like songs that perfectly like transition into each other. I think those like that
Yeah.
like kind of
like
playlist.
almost like a pre-mixed like entirety of the track
mhm.
where they kind of
like you
know.
can't like put it on shuffle or else
Yeah.
it won't make sense. Like
Yeah.
it has to be in that order.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
think that would be like a really good like high playlist.
I think a really high like music thing would be one of those live mixing things that people do on YouTube where like just a video component also like the songs are mixed of like a person just putting this on top of like a turntable and then they like transition between the song if it's the same like tempo they would like actually just do some DJing right then and there. I
Mhm.
think that one of those would be really good high. It's
Mm.
like it has this thing that you were talking about, and then it was also like this is kind of sick, it's kind of nice. It feels
Yeah.
like you're having a dude trying to just mix stuff with you, or like for you.
You ever like listen to like just like the random music that like Spotify or YouTube gives you?
The DJ
Uh,
or just like
yeah,
just
just
letting
like
it go
random
on?
ass music that's just throwing at you. It's like you might like this or this or this. Like after listening to like your whole playlist, it's like it throws random shit at you.
I don't think
And then sometimes it mixes very well where you're like, wait, the song changed?
yeah.
I've been getting that a lot recently. I'm like, damn, YouTube music is popping off with these.
that was kind of what happened yesterday
Mhm.
when it started giving me like songs and stuff. Like because I kind of let YouTube just do its thing for a
Yeah.
while, mainly because I was too high to remember that I wanted to change the song or like
Oh, yeah.
change the video into like an
Yeah.
actual video just to listen to in the background
Yeah,
while I
fair
play
enough.
Starfield. But then it went into like the other end of an era song. What is it called? I think it's like the only one that only other one they have out. I forgot what it's called. But it was that one, and then it played like what is it? I don't remember what the songs were, but it started playing songs, and I was like, oh, you know what? I'll keep this song. I'll listen to this song,
Yeah,
and
you're
then like the
"Oh,
next
this is
song,
quite good."
I was like, you know what? I'll listen to this one too. It's fine. It's fine. I was like I wanted to like listen to some kind of like dumbass like
Yeah.
video or whatever.
Yeah.
But then like every song came up, I was like, you know what? Nah, I'll leave this. It's cool. But yeah, I get what you're saying. It doesn't happen on Spotify.
I think it doesn't happen often on Spotify, but once in a while,
Yeah.
like Spotify would do a really good job in lining up like a couple of songs that are
Mhm.
really similar in vibe, and some of them are like new, some of them are like whatever, but
Mhm.
like they're just really close in vibe, and they're all really good and enjoyable,
Mhm.
and usually only last around like 4 or 5 songs max. But
Mhm.
during those like 20 minutes or so, you're like, yo, that song's also fire. and
Yeah.
it's a really good time.
For like the DJ, like the Spotify
Yeah.
DJ. I think
don't
I've
know
already
about the
talked about
DJ
this.
one.
The DJ is the one where you can actively try to like a Spotify will use its AI or whatever it is to actively try to look for like new songs for you to listen to
Yeah.
that are based off of things that you already like.
Yeah.
It's really fucking bad.
Mm,
I
could
fucking
imagine.
hate that thing.
Yeah.
Like I think I've talked about this before, but like it's so bad. I really don't like it. It just puts on like the worst fucking music. It's like the opposite of what I want. If I want to listen to terrible music, if I want to listen to like some like ass level music, then I'm gonna put the Spotify DJ on there.
My boy.
you got to censor that.
But yeah, so like sometimes it does a good job, but other times it's just
I was
really
really just talking
fucking
about
bad.
the smart shuffle.
No, I get what you're saying.
Smart
Yeah.
shuffle is it's
The
good
smart
sometimes.
shuffle
I
will
don't know about
do-
the DJ
yeah.
one. I had tried the DJ one like once or twice. It was really subpar as far as my experiences go.
There
Yeah,
was
no, I get
one
you.
time on the YouTube shuffle
Mm.
where the song ended with the crash and it started off with dun 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 from like Need for Speed. I was like,
Yeah.
yo, that was sick as fuck.
That's cool. Yeah.
Took
That's a
your
good
drive.
time.
I still haven't watched any of those movies.
They're fucking fever dreams sometimes, my guy. I think I'm
Sometimes?
sure we talked about it because
Yeah,
there's some
he's a
bits where they're just
superhero.
having
Vin
dialogue.
Diesel's a superhero.
It's
Yeah,
not even
you're
just Vin Diesel. There was a fucking. It was. I think I don't know if it was 6 or 7. It's one of those where the fucking Rock flexes off a cast. It was so goddamn stupid.
I like the scene that you guys showed me where
Bro, it's a fucking.
Vin Diesel, he's like holding up his arms against like this nuke coming at him. It's like this.
It's legit just like
It's
an
like putting an
anime.
X in
It's
front
a
of his
fucking
arms just to
anime
block
with
out like a
cars, my
nuke
guy.
explosion.
Like, the
Bruh.
lines are so cheesy too. Like I can describe to you exactly what happened in the Rock scene. It was him in the hospital next to his daughter, and then he saw on the news that some bullshit was happening near the hospital, and then he went, "Sorry, baby, daddy's gotta go to work," and then he flexes off his fucking cast, and then it cuts to like a car chase, and the next scene he was carrying a fucking Gatling gun in the middle of the street.
God,
It was so
fucking damn it.
goddamn stupid.
So dumb. So yeah, I just made a lizard friend.
That's really cute.
That was it. And I
wish
took
made
pictures
a
and
lizard.
I sent a video.
Oh, let me look. Okay, let me look.
You just have to look at the video. The video is not really anything. I just thought he was going to do something cute.
It's a cute generic lizard.
It's
It's,
just-
brown lizard 247.
What?
What?
the fuck is that?
Cute.
A little dude. He's just a little dude. He's a little guy.
small.
He's a little small dude. He's a little small little guy.
Sometimes I really like taking
Your mom?
pictures of, well, my mom too, but sometimes I really like taking pictures of like insects. Remember that moth picture that I took and sent in chat?
Moth picture?
Yeah, there was a little moth that I took a picture of because it was on my windscreen and it was like a really weird angle that I couldn't get otherwise. It was a really cute moth here. I'll send some.
I should have taken a picture of the butterfly that was on my under the hood of my
Like,
car.
look at that moth. That's a cute moth right there. And then most recently, I also took like really close up
one.
picture of like a
Oh,
praying
yeah.
mantis. That was also a cool dude.
That is a little cute little moth guy.
Yeah. And then the praying mantis that it was just on our screen door.
Whenever I think of praying mantises, I think of the fucking video of the praying mantis on the skateboard that jumps off. And you see the Minecraft, some of the Minecraft things on the floor.
Yo, that's a sick ass fucking praying man.
Yeah,
It
was
only has
actually-
one arm.
Yeah, it's missing an arm. I
That
noticed
was
that
a while ago, right?
We should go be gay.
like frolic in the grass, like just enjoy nature.
What's the alternative?
I mean,
Fucking each other,
yeah,
Who's to say we can't do both?
you know,
fucking each other in nature.
fair enough. Fair
So-
enough.
Yes.
Go camping.
Fair enough. Go camping and fuck the shit out of each other. That's what we're proposing right there.
And record it.
And yeah.
That's our
Chucklefux
OnlyFans
content,
video.
baby!
That's our OnlyFans
Pornhub!
video.
OnlyFans, yeah. All right, now watch this, right? Which one, like, if we were to have a threesome, right? Who tops?
What if we make a sandwich?
Okay.
There
What's the
still has
sandwich?
to be a top then.
Not really. There's just like a.
I
There's a
mean,
middle.
it really
There's a
depends,
scale,
right? If you
yeah.
flip, then in which case you just like depend on which way you put the sandwich. Just saying.
Well, I mean, yeah. In that situation, there's like a very like apparent, very apparent bottom and a very apparent top.
That's what I'm saying.
There's like a super bottom, a super top. You know.
And then there's a super switch in the middle.
There's super switch.
How would that person switch? They're stuck.
Well, I mean, they're doing both at the same time, so
Yeah. Like they would be getting fucked in the ass and
Exactly.
fucking somebody. You
Yeah.
know.
it's like the Avatar state for switches.
Stage for switches. They're being filled and they're filling holes.
That's right, baby.
I remember
baby.
I would show our friends back then a picture of a guy getting blown and his ass eaten out.
What? Oh, yeah.
And most
Cool
people did
story.
not like that. I was like, I don't want that. I was like, why not?
I mean, I think most people
That's a
wouldn't
dream.
appreciate you fucking showing them porn out of nowhere, you know? Just saying.
No, I said,
I think was this one of the first. I think it was like one of the first time I ever watched porn.
Yeah.
Was like what I mean by porn is like actual people fucking instead of just like pictures of people naked. You know,
like video porn.
Yeah, video porn. One of the first times I ever watched video porn
Mhm.
was this one time in I think it was like a history class in like middle school.
you're watching porn in class, man?
Well,
yeah,
I
bro.
wasn't trying to, and I like
wasn't
my
trying
to?
I didn't mean it.
I didn't want to. I didn't want to, and it wasn't my choice.
Damn.
Porn.
Damn.
We were watching Roots, the Kunta Kinte. we were watching Roots, and and some of my friends were like, "Oh, bro, like you know, we were talking. It was like a mixed group of like girls and guys, and we were all talking about porn and what kind of porn we like to watch. Well, the girls were asking the guys what kind of porn they like to watch, and I was like, I don't really watch porn, and they were like, no, you watch porn. I see pictures of like naked people. Like, I'm cool with that. And they were like, you never watched porn before? And I was like,
That's about to change.
I was like, I guess. And then one of the like little fat kids that was in that group that like nobody really wanted like anything to do with, like he kind of just like walked up to me and he showed me this video of this like old like grandpa couple fucking. And I was like,
God damn.
oh, what the fuck? And everyone was like, you watch porn? Yeah. And we were just like in the corner of the classroom and the teacher like did not give a fuck. And then eventually he asked us what we were doing. And they were like, yeah, we're watching porn over here.
What the fuck?
And the teacher didn't do anything because I think he thought we were joking and he didn't give a fuck. And so we just like, we just kept watching. Well, we didn't keep watching porn, but the kid like kept trying to show me that specific video. That was my first time watching porn.
Damn. Memorable first time. Also, in history class, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the fuck it is with
history class.
History teacher that just doesn't give a fuck, right? We had
I think they know.
world history when I was in the second year of high school, and the history teacher, he decided that he really wanted to show a movie based off of the rape of Nanking to us.
Bruh.
What do you do?
Yeah. So during that class, he was like, hey, like, just so you guys know, there's some sensitive content in here, and when the time show up, I would censor it. Like, I would turn off the screen or block it so you won't be able to
Don't go
see
after
it.
You told me my story.
Yeah, just so you know, like, you know, I'm not trying to, whatever, just so you know, like, this is a thing that's gonna happen. He clearly forgot because it doesn't give a shit. So he was just in the corner of the classroom texting some bullshit. And then the scene started to happen. It was an actual, just straight up rape scene. And,
Oh, fuck.
and like, it's a student in the back is like, wait, right? And then he just like fucking looks up, and then the most wild panic shows up on his face, and then he like puts his phone down on the desk, but then as he gets up, he like just, because he's fucking fat, he just swiped the phone off his desk and it just clattered on the ground, right? It was a shit show. And then he ran. He picked up whatever he could off of his desk, which happened to be a clean sheet of copy paper, and he went over and tried to block the projector, but he forgot that it's using a sheet of white paper, so we just had a smaller, more HD version of the rape scene played right in front of the projector. And then he was doing this dumb thing where he was blocking and he's turning to look at the projector screen, and he was like, yeah, I'm safe. But he clearly fucking wasn't.
So I have two other things related, like similar to that, where I was in a literature class, like an English class, right? But it was like one that had to do with like some kid from Iran or Saudi Arabia or something like that.
Why did he run?
Huh? What did he say? What?
Why did he run?
Okay.
Dumb joke.
Fucking, and like it was in like the first maybe like 5 pages or something like that.
Yeah.
The book described like some little kid getting raped by like an older kid.
Fuck.
Like an older kid, as in like he's almost pretty much like an adult, and like the kid, the main kid, the main character kid, he's like maybe like 10 or 11 or something like that. And it's like fully describing like this kid just getting raped, like ass raped, and like describing everything. He was like, oh yeah, like I felt like the blood dripping down my ass.
Jesus.
It was like, we were like in high school, like maybe sophomores or something like that. And she had us like read the entire fucking thing. And of course she prefaced it and she's like, hey, just letting you guys know,
sensitive content.
there's sensitive content, like this goes like straight up into a rape scene and everything. Yeah. And then like none of us were like really expecting it to be that graphic, but we were all like
reading, like, whoa.
She was like, after that chapter, or it was like the prologue or something like that, right? And she was like, oh, so how do we feel about that? We were like, what the fuck? We were like, why the fuck would you have us read that? It's so fucking bad. And she's like, what? It's that's what their culture was like. And I'm like, rape is their culture.
I read this book called The Memoir of a Geisha. And
okay.
Fucking in there was just a character who was a doctor
Mhm.
that's happened to be really rich, and the main character was sold to him. Like it's like a high class prostitution thing where he's like,
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
yeah, this very sought after famous like geisha, it's selling her virginity. Here we go, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then it described her like going into his house and having like this experience. So I walked into his room, and along the room where we're about to do the whatever thing we're doing, there is just a line of shelf of just sealed jars with bloody tissue in it.
Ew.
And the guy was like, "Yep, this is where I collect all the first times. That's the proof."
Bruh.
I was like, "What the fuck?" Like, it was just one of those moments where I was reading something and I was like, "Whoa, what the fuck is happening?"
I saw pretty much like the same exact thing like on
Yeah.
a post a couple days ago where it was this chick that had like filled used condoms pinned
I
to
know what
her
you're talking
wall
about. Yeah,
with the pictures
Man,
right above
what
them.
the
And I'm
fuck?
like,
she's not
what
collecting
the-
first time. That's her body count.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's
And
just
it's like in
her-
the hundreds, but it's not even hers. Sometimes it's like other people's as well.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, and then the other time that I was talking about was very similar to what you were saying.
Mhm.
We were in like a we were in a science class. It was like I think it was a biology class or something.
Mm.
And I had already had like a sex ed type of like course thing.
Yeah.
Like a couple of years prior to that.
Yeah.
But for whatever reason, this teacher really wanted to do like a sex ed type of thing, and she wanted to show us like a video.
I guess it's biology class.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know. She wanted to show us a pregnancy video, like a
Okay.
birth like video.
Okay. It's hardcore fucking porn in the beginning.
Yeah, and I don't know like what video like she found or whatever, or why she chose it. It was a video that went through like the process of someone trying to get pregnant, from like them conceiving the child, like them straight up just fucking,
Yeah.
and then like her like just like a summarized like 9 months, right?
Yeah.
And then the actual pregnancy bit, right? And she was like, hey, so I just gotta like pass by, I gotta like skip, like she wanted to skip the conceiving and like the 9 months and just go straight to like the actual birth scene. But as soon as she started playing the video to try to skip it, like the administrator walked in and she needed to go talk to him. And so she pressed play, forgot completely, walked away to the administrator.
Shit.
And as she was talking to the administrator, we were just watching straight just porn, just some chick get absolutely fucking railed. And then like the administrator was like talking to our teacher, and like our teacher was like da 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 whatever, like trying to be like friendly and have a conversation, and she wasn't facing the screen, so she didn't realize what was happening. And the administrator kept looking over her shoulder, and he was like, do you want to take care of your screen?
Yeah.
And she's like, it's fine, we skipped over to like the pregnancy bit, like they should be fine. And he was like, I don't think it is. And she turned around and she was like, oh my god! And she fucking ran over and she fucking just turned off her computer. She was like, that's it, we're done. She was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. And she walked out with the administrator into the hall, and she was like, just talk among yourselves. And all of us, we were howling laughing. As soon as she walked out, we were like, bro, we just watched porn in class. Yo. Oh man,
shit, dude.
I wonder how many people's innocence were ruined in that instant.
I'm gonna go take a shit. You guys
Do
take.
it.
You guys take over. I'm gonna
Fantastic.
fucking shit myself.
Well, go. Don't fucking just
Oh, yeah.
fucking stop and give me that face before you take a shit. Get the fuck out of here. Hey, can I enlist your help in something?
What?
So here's what I'm trying to do, right? You
Yeah.
remember Connor Williams' extensive fake story that we made up and that he could believe is
Okay.
real? What
Mhm.
if we made up a game?
Yeah.
What's like the borderline kind of fucked up, but also like,
A really cool game that he would enjoy, but
let's do a.
it's gotta be a space game.
It's gotta be a space game.
Well, he loves space games.
Let's do this. It's like a Hitman / like space thing.
Space
Play-
Hitman? Yeah, we can
Yeah,
do that.
Space Hitman.
Space Hitman?
And then maybe we can there's different options, like you can become a good sort of killer, or you can go absolutely fucking
Where you
insane. and
only
kill
follow the
everyone.
objectives and then
That's right. Yeah.
and if you start killing too many
We need to think
bystanders,
of a name
then
for
that's
this thing.
the
Hold
bad
on. Let's think
ending.
of a name for this thing. I'm thinking
Spaceman.
I'm fucking not even figured out an heartbeat. I think it's just like a one word thing.
Oh.
No, I got this.
You got this? Okay,
Watch
you
this.
got
I got this. Like depending on where you hide them, it's like more easy for them to discover you. And then once
That's like, oh,
Hi.
welcome back.
No.
It's
We're
just-
talking about this like
yeah.
slightly older indie-ish game. It's called Seal. I don't know if it's very mainstream, but you're basically this dude, right? That goes planet from planet, and you have to basically. The reason why it's called Seal, you have to kill a lot of dudes, but you have to hide them and seal them in like little capsules.
There's a lot of objectives that you have to do. Like if you go off those objectives, then that's when the game changes.
Where you would basically seal everybody, whether like good or bad, whether they're in the objective or not. And depending on that, you can get
What
like
is that?
different endings.
What you put in there? Vodka.
No, just water.
I'm
just thirsty. I'm just thirsty, man. I don't want to get fucked.
A fucking large size Wendy's cup
Jesus.
filled with just a meal
I
and
don't
vodka.
know. He's done it before.
He has done it before, yeah.
That is true. Oh man. Yeah, no, not that. That sounds cool. There's a game that I saw recently that looks actually really good, where it's like a pixelated kind of like side scroller. When you aim, it shifts the camera to a first person, but you're still pixelated.
Oh.
It's
Mega
like
Man?
no. No, hold on, let me see if I can find it.
They've
Are you
done
thinking
it in
about,
Mega
like-
Man though?
So at least for like Seal and the stuff we're talking about, it's in the style of like the original like Doom, where it's kind of pixelated in 8-bit, but you're in first person still, and it's kind of like a 3D space. Are you talking about like that? But it switches in between like a side scroller and that?
Yeah. Let me. Yeah,
Can I see?
there you go. That's the.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Show Josh.
Definitely not a side scroller, but
I remembered it being a side scroller. I haven't seen that.
that's really cool though. Where if you aim down sight, it just becomes first person.
That's like Zomboid. Yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
That's a
The
isometric
perspective of it.
style,
Yeah,
yeah.
the isometric. That's it, isometric.
Oh,
Yeah.
what is it called? Holston?
Yeah.
Holston, yeah. Indie game Holston.
Holding
It looks kinda cool.
Push Nights out.
baby.
I've been waiting for that game for a while too.
Should see if my punch dick is out.
Wow.
Why don't you wanna punch
we
my
are
balls?
officially an hour 30 in. Do we want to do something small?
You guys ever thought about like
No.
what's the extreme what's the maximum amount of carnage you can cause as a person?
Like me? Like me
Yeah,
personally? How much?
What's
No-
the
no
potential
vehicles?
carnage? Huh?
No vehicles?
I think vehicles are a little cheating. You
Okay.
can use tools, but you can't be like, I drive a bus into the fucking school. You know,
Okay.
like that's kind of cheating. Yeah, it has to be something that you could carry on you,
Okay.
like something that you can equip.
I get wire cutters and I start cutting every wire I see.
Where are you starting that though? Like, what's the
school.
maximum carnage
At a school? Why at a school?
I don't know if school
Then a
is
police station.
I think you would get caught really fast if you started doing that at a police station.
If you were to go to like a power station,
Oh,
like
yes.
a thing that
Yeah,
like controls
maximum
citywide,
carnage.
yeah.
That's right, baby.
I go to like one of the big grid ones. I go, oh!
Yeah, you're like, "Ah!" All the city's power goes right into you. Becomes electro, but like this, like just like the little static version. You know, when you touch somebody, you get like a little, like
I
a
don't know
little
about
shock.
that one. I think at that point you just become cooked.
Dead.
Yeah. You just become cooked. I don't think you can do anything else.
I'll be on the news.
You would definitely be on the news. Yeah, that's
The
fair.
dumbest guy ever.
We don't know what he was trying to achieve in the first place.
But he fucking died, so you know that was cool, I guess.
What about you? What do you think your real and threat level is at? Like, how far do you think you can take this?
Watch this.
Oh no.
If I come in enough people, right?
Jesus. Jesus.
I can just come in enough people that there's too many people for food to go around.
I was gonna say just donate your cum.
Overpopulation? That's your plan?
I was gonna say just
Jesus.
donate your cum, but then they cut you off at a certain point. No,
Yeah.
not really, actually.
You know, you just gotta go
They
around.
don't even use
fuck as
all of
many
it.
dudes
No,
as
yeah.
possible. Poor
But
Genghis Khan.
remember,
just saying.
there's that one guy recently where he has like 300 kids out there because he
Yeah.
kept donating his cum and they never cut him off.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what you got to do is that you got to have 300 offspring somewhere, but like, you know, one, you do it personally, and two, you got to instill in them the idea that it's great to fuck
I can
unprotected.
I can maximize my carnage if I start lying about my identity and going to different
Maximum
donation
carnage.
zones. Yeah.
You're right.
And
You're
I
right.
donate and I fuck as many people as possible. Yeah.
Get your seed out there.
Yeah. But then like the bad thing about that is that like donating my cum, like they would only give it to people who want it, right? So like
Mhm.
if I just like
You would just have a lot of cum just sitting. In
yeah,
a
it would
bank.
just be just kind of there.
Yeah.
Like if I'm fucking somebody, right? And I just cum in them, not much you can do there, you know what I mean?
Plan B.
Yeah, but that's if they
Abortion.
know. I mean, abortion's always going to be an option, but it's not
Yeah.
legal in many states.
You're right. Just
Yeah.
frequently travel to those states
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
specifically.
Yeah.
I think you're gonna get caught real fucking fast.
Nah, I don't think so. I
Especially
don't
if
think
they don't know. You know, even if you succeed, I think the real tragedy and the real carnage is that like more of the population is gonna start looking like you.
Well, also, you didn't mention initially that we could get caught while doing these.
Well, look, like your maximum carnage has to include everything. Like you could
I thought it
pull a
was
maximum
just-
carnage.
We could just pull it out and then do whatever we want.
Well, you could, but there's gonna be like if this is real life. You could do whatever you want as long as you can manage it, but consequences.
Yeah.
I
It's
drop.
like, do you think you could sneak into a power plant and
Yeah.
actually cut something? You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
And
Like,
then
what's
like
your confidence there?
that amount of carnage and not have people figure out who you are and getting caught and all that stuff is a little bit difficult, you know?
I drop a screwdriver into a nuclear reactor.
Fair enough. That's a lot of maximum carnage, you know?
I sign up for a job application, get the job, be like, whoa,
Become Homer
whoops.
Simpson.
In that case, we're factoring prep time. Okay, no prep time. You as you are right now, maximum carnage.
Coming easily. I think that's my best one.
I need prep time. I'm like
I
Batman.
think
I need-
also like if
Okay,
I
like a week prep time.
yeah, no, I think if I were to start fucking people, right? Like,
How many people do you think you can fuck in like a week's prep time?
depending on what my game is, right?
Mhm.
He goes on Tinder. He swipes right in everyone. He
If-
goes on every dating
He
app.
goes on
That
fuckboy
that
mode.
is true. If I just fuck anybody, it doesn't matter if they're hot or not. I just anybody. I think I could get at least 4 people a day
That's
for a week.
Impressive.
I
Yeah.
think.
Very good.
Yeah, like just anybody. It's not
Yeah.
like attractive
Yeah,
people. It's
no,
just
not at all.
anybody.
Yeah, it would just be
Anybody.
people that want to hook
Not
up.
even including dudes. I think if I were to do some dudes, if I were to get some dudes in there, I think I would.
Dude.
No,
Yeah, that's just being
No,
It doesn't even further
no,
your
hold on.
plan
No, here,
anymore.
sorry. I started mentioning something as if you guys could read my
Jesus.
mind where I was going. I forgot to mention that, like, if I were to get STDs, right, then I start a plague. I start a plague.
Now you got something.
There you go.
Because,
There you
hey,
go.
Cookie.
There you go.
There you go.
Poison damage.
Yeah, biological chemical
damage.
warfare, my guy. Yeah. So
Fuck,
if I get
dude.
like STDs and start spreading it to people and get people pregnant, so then those kids also will have that STD. Like
Yeah.
it's a win-win, man.
I thought
Damn.
of
Well, it's
funny
not a
one.
win-win. It's just
Damn.
it's a win, and then I die eventually from all the ball cancer I got.
I thought of a funny one.
By the time I got my 6 balls, like I'm done. Like, I'm just out.
I thought of a funny one.
What?
I start smoking in public places to
Okay.
get people cancer that way. By secondhand smoking.
Oh, okay. What if you were to start smoke? Like like
What if
the
you hawkbox a train?
exactly. I just go through like 10 packs a day. Just smoking in the most public places I can.
you know
I start
like
blowing my
the,
smoke in front of people.
you know like those little like air conditioner like vent like things that are like
Yeah.
on the outside of houses and
you
stuff.
just go in
You
front
just
of
like
it?
you don't even have to smoke it. You just light the pack, put the pack right on the fucking thing. It sucks all the smoke and puts it into the fucking house. You could just do that.
This is fantastic. The Phantom Stoner. Hear me out, right?
Okay.
You're hotboxing.
Yeah, you're masked up. Nobody knows who you are. Well, nobody's gonna know who you are by the time you're done with them, right? Bring a leaf blower, put them in the guitar case that you don't.
Bruh.
Nobody knows. Go in the train. In between stop, hotbox the entire fucking train, like from the beginning to end. Once they reach the next stop, no one could even see inside anymore. Door opens, where will fucking smoke? And then just people laying down, crawling, doesn't know where the fuck they're going for the next 3 hours, high off their fucking mind. You know?
Do you know where
What's
this would be most effective?
Where?
In Japan.
Yeah, there's so much people on the train.
Exactly.
Like, you can
They're still gonna like push them in regardless without like any.
Yeah, but then like you have a filtered mass, so you don't get high. You go to the next train, do it again, hit the entire fucking network. Half the population's high by the end of the day. I'm just saying.
It would be so effective in Japan.
Exactly. Like, what are they gonna do? Go in a train to stop you? Not unless they want to get
got
fucking
places to
high
go.
as shit.
Japanese people, they're very single-minded. They have to
Yeah.
go to that one place, and they'll do anything to get there.
Exactly. Easy money. Any enclosed space, easy money. No ventilation.
New York.
New York. Rush
I
hour.
don't
Just
think
any
they would
rush
care.
hour.
Honestly, I don't think New
Easy
Yorkers
money.
would care.
So this this is so much more effective than what I was thinking. When I was thinking about this, I was like, what if I just mask the fuck up, look like nobody's business, like fucking spray paint my entire
Look
outfit
like
matte black,
nobody's
right? So
business.
nobody
Okay.
fucking knows who I am. And then I just like I rollerblade, right? Let me cook here. I rollerblade, and I already have a knife and a rollerblade on me. I just go around traffic stop and just slash everyone's tire. I can cripple an entire city in like a matter of hours.
Well, I think you would hurt yourself with like the popping of the tires, right?
What?
You just
Well,
get a
what?
sharp enough katana.
No,
Oh.
I'm not like, I'm just like,
You think it's just gonna be?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
well,
I think all that pressure from the air is gonna like
It
push back.
depends
think
how
so.
it
think
depends how
so.
people like fill up their tires.
I think that would also affect.
well, I don't think there's that
Most-
much air inside of a tire.
Look, Jaden,
Like-
if you want it to be more effective, you
Yeah.
just rollerblade, throw out as many like screws or nuts on the road.
Oh,
That's good
and
too.
then-
That's
I just
good.
have like a little side pocket
Yeah.
of like screw
Yeah,
and nuts and like
yeah.
not thumbtack, but like,
Thumbtacks wouldn't work.
Yeah,
They're
thumbtack
too
wouldn't work.
small.
Just straight up nails, right? Just like
Yeah,
tire track nails, and then I also puncture tires.
that would be more effective.
Exactly. I can weave in between traffic, and then like they can't catch me because what are they gonna do? Fucking like
I think you're severely underestimating the speed of a bullet.
that's fair. I
Or a
could get
taser.
shot.
Yeah, or a taser,
That's
or
that's
like their
true.
willingness to not run you over.
That's fair. They could run me over.
I
They
think
can
as
also
soon as
blockade area.
yeah, blockade areas, they'll like be like, "Hey, this guy's going over here. All right, we'll cut him off here," and then like
I
they're
think
just
you
like a
forget about
dude.
the numbers.
Yeah,
I think I got a quick change, right? I gotta have a.
I think you got a
like
quick
thing,
change,
and then I
yeah.
can just like whoop go in the corner before anyone even like start reacting, and then I just put my skate into a briefcase and
Or
then
like a
just
tunnel
quick
system.
change. Yeah, or
like a tunnel system that has like multiple routes that they
Exactly.
can't really follow because they can't really see you.
That's right, baby. That's right. But no, I like hotboxing better.
I think
hotboxing is a
we're
great
creating magnificent supervillains. The mass hotboxer.
idea. The max hotboxer, the,
The
sex
screw-
maniac, the sperm lord,
Sperm Lord,
The nailer.
the
cum boy.
cum master.
The roller nailer.
No, like I think we have potential, boys. I think
Mine
we can
would be the
become super
nuclear
Ronin.
screwdriver.
Wire cutter. His superpower is that
Yeah.
he doesn't die from getting shocked, but like just equally as stunned whenever like someone gets like he's perpetually stuck there,
Yeah.
but he won't die.
He just wear those like giant mischief red boots around, like so he doesn't get like he doesn't conduct electricity. Yeah, the most insulated human being alive.
The most insulated, made of rubber.
There he goes again, taking an angle grinder to the power line. He already took down the third city this month, right? It's insane. We haven't recovered yet.
Static shock can't stop him.
They call him the EMP.
Remember my idea for having an EMP for road rage against Teslas? That was funny.
Oh man.
I'm funny.
And Fanny.
And funny.
I think the EMP is a
perfect.
really badass name for a villain.
The EMP,
Yeah.
No, I'll have to send for something else.
Yeah.
the electromagnetic penis.
That's a great time, lads.
Well, like these villainous roles are gonna end, we should end the podcast.
Yeah, how like we can end the world with our super villain plans. This podcast also has
like
to
our
end.
anarchy should end.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
This
Yeah.
podcast should end. Thank you everyone for listening to episode 24 of the podcast. You can follow us on Instagram, X, Threads,
Instagram and Threads.
TikTok,
YouTube, Patreon.
OnlyFans, Pornhub. My leg
Also,
hurts.
if you listen to us on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Podcasts, whatever the fuck, give us a rating. It doesn't have to be.
It has to be
spectacular,
5
all right?
stars.
Cool. It has to be 5 stars,
or else
we'll,
the EMP is gonna come
yeah,
after you.
or we will personally go to your house, fuck every female available, slash all of your tires on rollerblades specifically, and also just cut all your wires.
They'll
Tell
take
us-
the females, I'll take the dudes.
What?
Tell us your dumbass supervillains.
Yeah. Tell us how you plan to come in half the population. Find out next week.
Who said half the population? I'm gonna come in 100% of that population, okay?
Oh shit.
Starting with you guys.